huge bazooka that's bigger than literally bigger than she is. This Rosie we've got, right?
There's a picture in the rule book of her.
I don't wish to be sexist on this. I really don't. But you have got.
It's one of the few times where. Hang on.
I don't know if you can see this.
No, I'll get the picture out. I've got to get. Well, just go over the rules for her. I've got the picture.
I don't wish to be sexist.
Hang on, I've got the picture. I've got the picture. Right then.
I don't wish to be sexist about this, but boys and girls, but that is it not a tiny wee little woman with a rocket launcher bigger than she is.
Two big pieces of kit.
And it's again, I don't really wish to be sexist, but you've got the male officers that are fully clothed with uniforms, and she has got a cut-off t-shirt showing generous proportions of midriff. Now,
and generous. Yeah, anyway,
I'm willing to bet it wasn't a woman that designed this model, right? But anyway, besides aesthetics, she's got 2 selling points. So, yes, right. She's expert with her wrench. I'm sure she is. So she rolls on. She hits on crosshairs as well as army symbols. Stop sniggering, you. So in combat, she can hit you with her wrench. Pretty pointless.
It's not bad. Does a bit more damage than attacking normally.
She can pilot a vehicle. So she can ride in a walker, ride in a tank.
Riding the bastard.
Can any vehicle be piloted?
Apart from flyers, because she's not an
That's
ace.
quite excellent. So for 10 points, she's a tank head, which means she can perform a tank head action to roll 5 dice, cancelling 1 point of damage on piloted or adjacent vehicles for each army symbol or shield rolled.
Yep.
Now that is worth 10 points just on its own.
Just that.
In my opinion.
Just to repair vehicles.
Yeah, just to have her in something like the Bar Steward of mine, or the Punisher, or the Punisher, you know, some
Demolishers. Either some that can dish out a lot,
and that you know is going to be targeted. You know, she can do that. Every turn she can just do that, and oh look, I've healed it, haha, and then just make you hate that vehicle even more.
What? She got a rocket launcher or bazooka, is it?
Yeah, she has a bazooka with a range of 4 squares. You're rolling 1 dice on everything. Against all infantry does 4 damage. She can instant kill vehicles to armor 3, and against armor 4 and 5 she's doing 5 damage, and armor 6 and 7 she's doing 4 damage to armor 7.
And it's a grenade, which
you get no cover saves.
That's infantry.
Well, infantry get no cover saves,
which is ridiculous.
But I mean,
the only downside really is armor 1.
Yeah, but she's going to be in a vehicle, so that don't really matter. I mean, her bazooka is handy, but her selling point for me is the healing vehicles. That's
healing and can ride in vehicles.
Yeah, she can pilot a vehicle and she can heal them every turn, so that for me is worth her 10 points, just right there.
Easily.
Before you even factor in her awesome bazooka, just forget that. Just use, I can heal vehicles.
Concentrate on the game.
Right. And I've got to include this guy, the next one. I mean, I haven't got him. I haven't used him.
Some people call him Black Ken America.
Now, he deserves a mention purely because he's so fantastically overpowered. It's not funny. He's 28 points is easily worth another 10.
Yeah.
He's easily worth up to 40 points on it, seriously.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we'll just run through his many list of abilities first off. You have advanced reactive fire, which I haven't really used that, have we?
That's when something comes into line of sight, you can roll 2 dice and whatever you roll, you get to react in different ways.
Well, it reacts to that on shields and army symbols.
Which isn't too bad at all.
Next one, he can cheat death. Of course he can. Right? When he's eliminated, or if he's eliminated, roll a dice. On an army symbol or a shield, you cancel 1 point of damage and Sergeant Victory survives, but gains a stun token.
But if you're near a medic, healing back up again.
Stun token just means you have to give up one of your actions next turn, doesn't it? But you've still got an action to use.
I think there's a few things which stun changes a bit, but mostly it's a case of give up one action.
So, no matter how much damage this guy takes, I mean, he's got 6 health. Of course,
pretty good.
Of course, he has. He's got 6 health. Of course.
Obviously.
No matter how much damage he takes, when he's eliminated, you roll a dice. On an army symbol or a shield, he stands back up with 1 health. Every single time he's eliminated, you roll a dice, and he stands back up as if no's happened. Every single time, right? Expert with pistol hits on crosshairs and army symbols.
No, what's pistol he got?
He's got 2 pistols that go. Oh god, I'll come to them in a minute. Right, I'll come to them.
I've just noticed the number of dice. It's
he's got a first strike, so he hits first in combat. Of course, why wouldn't he have first strike? Just put it on there. It can fly. Of course.
I think he's more like the ethnic version of Superman with handguns.
It can fly. Of course, it can fly, and as this won't surprise you, he's superhuman, and he passes infantry saves on shields as well as army symbols, but never has a cover save. Like he's always got.
He doesn't need it.
I don't see why they felt the need to put that bit in there, because he's always got a cover save, because he saves on shields as well as army symbols all the time. So of course, Anyway.
Yeah, go on to his weapons.
Just for those among you that can't tie your own Velcro. Right. His pistols, which he is an expert at, so he hits on crosshairs as well as army symbols, remember?
They're actually not that bad, really.
They have a range of 3, and against infantry 1, 2 and 3, you're rolling 4 dice, doing 1 damage each. Armour 4, you're rolling 3 dice, so that's 6 dice against armour 4, doing 1 damage. And against up to armour 4 vehicles, you can hurt with these pistols. Rolling 2 damage on armour 1 and 2, so that's cool. He has 2 sucker punches, which can do 4 damage to all infantry, and he can hurt all armours of vehicles with these sucker punches.
What's his movement and whatnot?
Oh yeah, and his
yes,
his basic move is 6, his march is 12.
Oh dear.
And he's only armour 1, but so what? He can cheat death. I'm only armour 1. I'm going to roll lots of dice against you. I don't care.
I have to go. My base needs me.
I mean, that is just insane. That is just absolutely thoroughly. I would never use this purely because it's so cheesed up.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, I would feel dirty and used and cheapened by the whole experience if I used this in a game. I mean, the model's nice to have on your shelf and go, oh, look at that, isn't it pretty? But if you use him in a game, just be prepared to lose all your friends. Because that is just wrong. That's like your sniper. That is just absolutely wrong.
Yeah, well, you get close to my sniper, she's dead.
Well, yeah. Okay, fair enough, I'll grant you that.
Right, so that's an example of some of the allied stuff you can get. There's quite a bit more infantry, vehicles, walkers and heroes and whatnot.
There is a load more. You can tailor your army to however you like.
They're just an example of each.
That's just my preferences of all the categories, essentially.
So if there was one out of them you'd pick out?
Well, come on, is there
Barking dog.
Is there a choice? Barking dog every single time.
Barking dog.
If there was one model I had to pick out from this, it'd be barking dog every. I can't praise it enough. And if there was one combo I'd use out of this, it's that her with the bazooka in the barking dog.
Or
just to keep it alive.
If you can't get her, anyone that's an officer.
Yeah, behind the barking dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I would seriously looking at all of these things, and I mean everyone's got their use. Everyone's there's no right or wrong to pick. If it was just me being biased because I've used it, barking dog every time. One is essential in any army you pick. 2 is nice, and 3 is just a rape train.
Yeah.
So, but not necessarily wrong.
Right, so that's it for the allies.
Yep.
Do more videos, and goodbye for now.